North Node Astrological Consultations, available now at sacredtea.net. Hey babies, it's MahMah Tea, back with another one. Yeah, I'm out here in my little spot again, getting my downloads on top of this roof here, looking at everything around me in nature, listening to nature, talking to nature, being one with everything natural on this planet. Trying my best. But something on my mind I want to talk to y'all about. And this thing, y'all want to always wonder, now, why is it that my people are the only ones arguing about the origins of all people? I tell this video before, and I'm going, this the last time, Mercury retrograde, sometimes you got to go back and say it again. Baby, why are you arguing over where you from when we from everywhere on this planet? Now, this is what amazes me about some of you scholars and some of you who in your 8x10 room filled with books, but not one of them books taught you how to get on out that room and grow you some food for your people. I've been watching some of you for 20 years arguing over the same thing. We Hebrew, we African, we indigenous, we this, we Islam, we this, that, and the other. But none of y'all have collectively put your money together to buy 2 acres of land to grow you some food to feed the people you fighting with. Y'all living in these big old cities stacked on top one another. And I know ain't nothing but food deserts out there. How many of y'all have learned how to do some vertical growing, hydroponic growing, and start growing some food on the rooftop to feed the people, not just in your family, but damn, in your neighborhood? How many of y'all even think about doing anything like that? I'm going to talk about this here one more time. I'm going to leave this thing alone. There was a young man by the name of Renuku Rashidi that went all over this planet showing melanated people all over this planet as the indigenous ones. Many of y'all would get on there and say, oh, cradle of civilization began in Africa. And the original Chinese is black. The original Japanese is black. The original Indians is black. The original Japanese is black. Everywhere on the planet, original Australians is black. But when it comes to North America, this ain't so. Oh no, that belongs to them people over there. Why is North and South America and Central America excluded from the list? We've been everywhere but over here. The only how we got over here is on a slave ship. That's what you saying, baby. Now, I personally believe in the Pangea theory. Yes, I do. I believe this continent was one, and before the continental drifts, we was on this planet. So y'all talking about pole shifts all the time. Don't nobody survive the pole shift? You think the pole shift only happened one time? What if this whole planet was Pangean? Yes, and everybody believed it was a black planet. You find our remains millions of years old everywhere. So we didn't survive the drift, and by the time that drift happened, them people that's been over there, still over there. And then as those that came along and traveled afterwards, you know damn well you met us here. Whether you came over through the Bering Straits or across the Atlantic seas or the Caribbean seas or whatever seas there was that was created after the drift, you know when you got here, there was people here. I'm just trying to understand why black people always want to divide black people. Well, you say, well, where's your language? Where's your culture? Honey, you watching it. Everybody been colonized by a different language. You think that people who speak Spanish always been speaking Spanish, people been speaking French, always been speaking French? You gonna find our dialects everywhere. Hell, I guess that's what y'all call ebonics, inhibited hot music, our style of clothes and dress and food dominates this whole planet, even when we in the unconscious state. And talk about where's your culture. Baby, you looking at it every day. We living proof of this thing. But I got to prove it in the book, in the source that a man wrote to validate the truth that's in my genetic code. Y'all don't believe in no genetic code? Your DNA is holding information? It got to be validated in a book written by a man that probably holds a great bias to you? And I always wonder why all the scholars turn to the right, always looking that way, but never look over here. And they find the remains and artifacts all over this place. But you want to give it claim to other people instead of yourself, but you claiming everything everywhere else. What is that, y'all? That's why I don't be messing around with none of y'all. I've been following some of y'all for 20-something years, just watching y'all argue over the same shit, but you still in the same apartment. Some of y'all is just surrounded by, but stay in the same room. The rooms are filthy as hell, full of books, full of information, but you ain't growing nothing to feed your people. How come many of y'all ain't putting no money together to grow some land? One boy fella trying to build a school forever. How come 7, 8, 10 of y'all ain't get together and build a damn school by now? You could got a shipping container made that a school, won't grow some land. You could get you some water hydroponic. There's a fella up there in Wisconsin, I think that's where it was, took 2 acres of land and was feeding 10,000 people a month. Ain't none of y'all doing none of that. Why is that though? That's what I'm saying, sister. Don't you get in the middle of that. Then y'all want to act like them, just patriarchal women. Just on here want to get into the debate scene too. What y'all debating for when everything started with you? The question is, what the hell is you doing now? Not a goddamn thing, but still fight one another. If anybody's the fallen angels, baby, it's us. Anyone who fell from a high state of grace and dropped down low, baby, it is us. Question is, when the hell we gonna wake up and rise back on up? And create the next pole shift to occur. That's all I got to say about this day, baby. It's MahMah Tea now. Y'all be good. Think about some of the shit I say, because a lot of shit y'all say don't make no goddamn sense. Okay, y'all be good now. Bye, babies.
What's wrong with the world, mama? Good living life. Wrong with the 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 world, mama. People killing, people dying, children hurt and you hear them crying. Can you practice what you preach? And would you turn people that you...
MahMah Tea, Sacred Tea Apparels, link in bio. And if you like the content, feel free to like, share, and subscribe and support Mama. And don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube. Y'all be good now. Bye, babe. Bye, babe. Bye, babe. Bye, babe. Bye, babe.